But today I really just wanted to come to you guys and really wanted to share my story on wanting to become a confidence and self-love life coach. So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's get right into the video. If you have missed my last video on my entrepreneur update on where I have been, I'd say go ahead and check that out before you check this video out, or you can watch it after, it doesn't really matter. But basically in that video, I talked about how I left the hair industry and I am now a certified confidence and self-love coach. So what inspired me to become a coach? So honestly, personal experiences really inspired me to become a coach. Like, I feel like it's only been like maybe 2 or 3 years where I can really say that I actually love myself. I love myself for my flaws, or I've actually taken the time to reflect, or like my self-talk has been, better, or my self-talk not be, negative. I too have had to learn how to love myself first. I too have had to learn on how to not let rejection or let those thoughts of doubt or those thoughts of worry to let them stop you from going towards your passion or your goals, and to actually taking risk and investing in yourself. I'm convinced if I did not go to therapy in 2019, I would be not this person who you're looking at today. I feel like I would still have a negative self-talk. I feel like I wouldn't believe in myself. I feel like I would still be settling for things. I feel like I would still be basing my value on how other people value me and not from like within. So in 2019, I was working this administrative job through this temp service, and I just left my first like big job in 2019. And I was also doing school full-time online. When it comes to school, I was in my last year of getting my bachelor's degree. I was maybe about like 6 classes away. I was about 6 classes away from graduating. And at that point, I was really like pushing myself, forcing myself to like, okay, you've got your associate's degree, go ahead and get your bachelor's degree. That's going to really help you solidify and determine, where you want to go in your life, or what area of business you want to start building your businesses, or, gain more experience in. I failed this one class 3 times, and on the 3rd time, I had like a mental breakdown. I was crying at work. I just didn't feel worthy. I just felt like I wasn't on my path, or just what is going on? Why is this happening? I'm really trying, to like do what other people are telling me is best for me, and really trying to, get that degree so I can make good money and whatever. And I won't say I wasn't already making good money, because I was working full-time as I went to Trident, which is like a technical school. So as I was getting my other degree, I was working too. So it's not like it was a new experience for me to like want to make more money. I was already making money. I wanted to make more, because if I had a better degree, I'd make more money, so they say. Also during that time, I just feel like I was at one of my lowest moments or lowest phases of my life. Like, I feel like I was just very depressed. I would just overthink any and everything. And it would just get to the point where I just wouldn't go towards my goals, or I would just do nothing and be unproductive and just spend my days, just binge watching Netflix, or just complaining about things that I want to do but not going towards it, or not sure where to start. And I was thinking about going to therapy maybe a few months before I went to therapy. And when I went to therapy really just like, it really helped me figure out to focus on more of the things that I can control and things that I can't control. And also how to start to shift and prioritize my goals, or just seeing where some of this anxiety or, overthinking might come from. So I think it was a very great experience. I definitely want to go back to therapy, because so much has changed since I last had therapy. But I feel like going to therapy really helped me get to where I am today. It really helped me on, leaving jobs that I felt like were no longer serving me, or deciding to get books on how to better my mental and my self-love space, or just spending more time alone and reflecting and actually getting to know myself, asking myself what do I think are my strengths and my weaknesses. And I've also personally have not had the best experience with relationships. And I feel like I used to be very codependent on relationships before I decided to embark on my self-love journey. I used to blame myself if a friendship or a situationship or a partnership didn't work out. I would blame myself instead of not trying to see what the red flags were, or just accepting anything because oh my gosh, I now feel valued. I now feel, like deserving, like someone should be, in my presence, or that now I am worthy of someone because you think now I'm worthy of a relationship because you think I'm ready for a relationship, not because it's like a mutual thing, or it's more so benefiting the other person, not really helping me. It was just really like hard, and I could like feel myself like detaching from friends, or just wanting to spend more time alone. And I'm glad that I decided to take on that journey and make that choice, because I could have just continued the different cycles or the different habits that I became aware of going to therapy, or as I was reading different self-love books, or as I was learning more about the industry that I was in for my hair business, or just really developing my mindset. Like, I feel like my mindset was I had a very fear-based mindset, and that was really holding me back from really achieving my goals, or really figuring out my passion, my purpose, and where I really want. Some of the tools and the resources that I started to add into my life were like books, books like personal health and development books. I spend more time outside in nature. I now have a garden. Stay tuned for more videos on that. I did a lot of like journaling of like just different questions on like get to know me prompts, or like where I was or where I want to be in of things. That's how I really like started to really get to know myself. And then I was starting to associate myself with different people, more business people, because that's basically, where I wanted to go. I wanted to step more into entrepreneurship, and being exposed to that association of like business people and that mindset through multi-level marketing experiences, that helped me, develop the task of reading more books on like how to become wealthy, how to make more money, how to like become a leader. Also listening to different audios that will help with your mindset. And then I really also just prioritize putting myself first, like putting up boundaries, because I never really understood the importance of boundaries until going through my self-love journey, and actually implementing them was hard. Especially like telling my parents no was like really hard at first, but now now I could say with no problem and no ease. And if they're not understanding where I'm coming from, it's like, it's cool. You don't have to see my journey, but I'm doing what's best for me, taking care of me first. So yeah, and also just spending time doing more things that I want to do. Just spending more time doing things that I want to do, whether it's like watching the 85 Style show. I love watching that show. Whether it's spending time outside, or spending time in my garden, or figuring out, just different things that I can do, or DIYs. I love to do DIYs. So, I just try to spend more time doing things that I love, instead of like complaining, or not really, adding that work-life balance, or adding things into my life that were actually, that actually coincide with my beliefs. I felt like becoming a coach to help someone go through the same things, or the similar type of thing that I've done, by gaining my self-confidence, gaining my self-worth, gaining my value for myself. I feel like that is something that is very important right now. I feel like we just need more positivity, more light in this world of darkness that we are going through, as our world around us is changing drastically. But I just feel like I want to be able to let someone else know. I want to be able to let someone else know who is going through the same thing, or have gone through the same things I've gone through, that they're not alone, and that I am here to help. In the comments down below, share your self-love journey, your self-love experience. Tell me where you are right now. Have you started to actually, take that first step towards like getting to know yourself, whether it's, journaling more or going to therapy, or you don't even know where you want to start, or you're a few years in the game on your self-love journey and you could share some different tips and resources that you have used to get you where you are today. Start that conversation in the comments down below, okay, you guys? Stay tuned for our entrepreneur videos to come. Stay tuned for more videos on Unapologetically Mercy to come, okay? And until next time, you guys be blessed with peace, one love, and high vibrations. Continue to love yourself. Continue to heal and release different limiting beliefs or ideologies that are no longer serving you. Continue to go towards the things that you love and deserve. Continue to develop that work-life balance for yourself. Okay? Until next time.